Welcome back to Let's Get Pissed and Play Donkey Kong Country 2. Yeah, so very first CD I owned was the soundtrack to Myst. Because at the time, it was the very first game where I was like, this is better, this is the best, all games forever are shit compared to this. This is the best thing ever of all time, and I don't know why I was so big into all them King's Quests, all them Final Fantasies. This game is the shit of all the shit that was ever shit on computers. Especially Windows 95, am I right, people? No, but I was like obsessed. I was like, I love this. I'm gonna write. I wrote fan fiction about Myst. I never published it, but I did. Let's see, and Riven. I got you, son of a bitch. Gee, I can't believe how many times I've died so far in this level. Let's see, Myst. There was Myst fan fiction. Oh wait, is there a bonus level? Bonus stage, whatever you want to call it. In here. Ho ho ho, dear readers. Let's see, Riven. Okay, more nerdy CDs I've owned. The Myst soundtrack, which I would spend reading fucking The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and The Hobbit and listening to it and thinking, this makes a really great soundtrack for fantasy. Because, funnily enough, it is. Let's see. The second CD I ever owned was the soundtrack to Final Fantasy III. Because I'm a big fucking nerd, still. Go down. Wonder what happened to the fish. They're all dead. You're all dead. I don't even care what. Okay. Banana! Yay! And then the soundtrack to Riven. And then Dark Side of the Moon. And then things started changing. I started liking good music. That was the fucked up thing about my whole upbringing. It's like, I like Christian music, yay! And singing about Jesus. Singing about Jesus and Jesus. Anything cool down here? Well, nope. Guess not. Just them floating chocolate chips. Up till I was like 19, it's like Jesus music. And then I discovered a little thing called Dark Side of the Moon. I'd heard about it. I'm not trying to make the impression that I was like Mr. sort of repressed Christian guy with no life experience, wide-eyed, sort of kind of doofy and inexperienced, but I sort of was. But then I had heard of Pink Floyd, and then I went to a laser show that was a laser show of Dark Side of the Moon, and I was like, oh, and everything was. Do I gotta kill all of them? You're not gonna. No. Laser Floyd. Fuck you, Dragonfly. But yeah, then I discovered a little thing called Dark Side of My Pants. And I was like, secular music is great. And then it just opened up a whole fucking world of Pink Floyd's, and They Might Be Giant's. Yeah. It's actually kind of weird thinking about it now, because it's like, usually, for most people, it's like their formative years are their formative music taste is their teenage years. But for me, it was like, wasn't until I was like almost 20, for God's sake. Oy. But yeah, that was, and I feel fortunate that, well, actually no, I kind of take that back a little. There was Christian music and there was Weird Al. Weird Al was not foreboding, because it was silly songs about food and lasagna and shit. So Weird Al was okay. I didn't exactly live in repressive, fundy, go to church 7 times a week household or anything. So yeah, Weird Al was cool. The Simpsons were cool. I wasn't completely sheltered. That's well, The Simpsons was cool eventually. Let's see. So yeah, there was Weird Al and Jesus music and classical music actually. Yeah, after the Riven soundtrack was the classical music. I was like, no, this shit's awesome and sophisticated. I actually got the Time Life collection. It's called Classical Thunder, which is like really awesome and bombastic classical music, which is what I like. I don't chamber music, string quartet-y kind of, solo piano. Fuck it. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, there was Weird Al, Jesus, and classical music, which is like, you want to raise a fucking serial killer kid, I've come too far. I want to go under the bees. Under the bees! Under the bees! They're gonna sting you so very ringu. Get out of there. I need more courage. Yeah, the world of Floyd opened up everything to me, and I was like, I really like this. And then I started listening to, like, oddly enough, disco music. And you know what? For all the disco's shit, no, it's really not. It's pop music and crap. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. So fuck you. You like disco music? Yeah. And I'll bet you kind of like disco music too. I bet you listen to your modern poppy dancey crap. That's disco music. Oh no. Yeah, I did. Did I just hip you to the jive? I believe I did, son. I believe I did. Die, hook fuck. That's my Peter Pan reimagining tape interpretation. Oh, there's no wind there. Well, where was I? Oh yeah, so Peter Pan, but no. It was Pink Floyd opened up. Do you love don't you just love how I go off on these tangents and then I start all over all the time? I believe it's becoming my signature thing when I'm distracted by video games and trying to make a point but failing to. This is the sound of me thinking right now. Sorry. Pink Floyd. Yeah, there's The Wall. I've done it again! Fuck it! Death to the apes! Wow, I'm trying so hard to kill myself right now, but I'm just not doing it. There, come here, you stinging fucker! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ha! I'm Super Ape! Ow. So close. There's The Wall. Dark Side of the Moon. What was the oh yeah, there's this fucking Piper at the Gates of Dawn. I think Division Bell was my Pink Floyd revelation of this is the best it's ever gonna get. But Roger Waters wasn't involved in that one. And then there was my sort of even more pretentious than listening to classical music phase, where I was like, Roger Waters is awesome. We gotta get on it. Okay. We may as well. It's the Bitchy Drunk Show. Shit! So Roger Waters, I don't know if you've ever listened to a Roger Waters solo album, or what's the Final Cut, the one that came after The Wall. Could we be any more self-indulgent? Pros and cons of hitchhiking. The fucking title track of that album goes something like this. These are the pros and cons of hitchhiking. I wish I was kidding. There's a lot of bees. Squawks? Oh no. I think I missed out on something good. Ow! Oh! Oh! No! 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 Respawn, Magic Barrel Man! Oh. Roger Waters solo stuff. There was a time when I loved, what's it called? Amused to Death. I thought it was like, oh man, this speaks to me more than Dark Side of the Moon. It's so true. It's so, when the sleigh is heavy and the Timberwolves are getting bold. Oh God, I'm singing something from, Amused to Death. Can't you see? On Young. It all makes perfect sense. Expressed in dollars. I think the reason I got that album was because Roger Waters went on tour in like 2000, and I got the album of it for Christmas. And I got the album, and a couple of the songs on that. Oh no. A couple of the songs on that album were from Amused to Death, and I liked them. So I got Amused to Death, and for a while I was like, this is the shit. But I don't know. At some point it kind of soured on me. It's like, we were watching TV and watching TV. We were watching TV. It's like, oh... Okay, man. I don't know. At some point, Roger Waters' whole... Which, ultimately, I'm right there with him on the whole anti-war, anti-fucking with other countries because we're the big bad ballers on the block stance. I'm down with that. That's cool with me. Okay, that's kind of inconsistent that I can't horn fuck the guy in one situation and then in another. Whatever. I'm gonna blame the game for me being shit at it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Be careful going up here. Yeah. Like I said, I'm down with the whole lefty liberal, fuck all war forever sort of stance. I'm cool with that. But at some point it's like, could you just do some cool music with cool lyrics? I mean, it got to the point where it's like, I'm singing a song about Margaret Thatcher specifically. And, Dark Side of the Moon even gets into, some social ills. Some timeless social ills of the world. And you can relate to it. And it's like... And then you get to fucking... the Final Cut, and it's like... Margaret Thatcher, you suck. And it's like, oh, okay. I can't say I'm particularly fond of Margaret Thatcher either, but come on, Pink Floydman. You anyway, yeah. Get a little more poetic, would you? And then what comes after that? This is the Pink Floyd episode. What came after that? Fuck, I'm thinking so goddamn hard it's making my mouth stop working. Just like Douglas Adams said. Oh. It was the one with all the fucking beds on the beach. I like that album a lot. Because it doesn't exactly sound Pink Floydery much, but I still like it. The one that David Gilmour did wasn't as good as a lot of Pink Floyd, but yeah, something about making a big fucking mistake. I remember that. God, no, normally I can pull this shit right off the top of my head. That's the sort of thing, I can't remember anything useful from school, but by gumminy, I can remember all the names of every single Pink Floyd studio album. Ugh. Piper at the Gates of Dawn. A Momentary Lapse of Reason. That's it. I remembered the title track in my head. A momentary lapse of reason that burns with a stupid bet. Then you won't forget there'll be no sleeping here tonight. Or something. We transmorphied back into monks. Wait, is there a secret down here? Oh! There is a secret down here! But as I've grown older and more mature... sure. I find that my favorite Pink Floyd album anymore is... The Division Bell. I realize how sacrilegious this is to say to like any kind of Dark Side of the Moon man anywhere, and it's kind of tough to admit, almost a little, because the right answer is my favorite Pink Floyd album is Dark Side of the Moon or The Wall. But my favorite Pink Floyd album is The Division Bell, because I like the songs better. I think they're more singable. I think they're more poetic. Which is not to say that I don't like the songs off Dark Side of the Moon, and that it was probably one of the most influential albums of all historical time, but I like Division Bell better. It almost makes me kind of nostalgic for my misspent youth of Weird Al music. Oh no. Okay. It's starting to get more challenging. Because the great thing about the Division Bell is that it doesn't sound like it's a bit more timeless than anything that came before it, Pink Floyd-wise. Momentary Lapse of Reason sounds like it's from the 80s. It definitely sounds like it's from the 80s. Dark Side of the Moon sounds like it's from the 70s. The Wall sounds like it's from the late 70s. Division Bell doesn't sound like it's from an era, specifically. Oh, fuck, I fucked my cock self. I fucked my cock. That would be interesting. Oh, no. Which one of you is going first? Oh, whoa. Oh, for the love of svelte. Oh, for the love of big booty bitches. I've done it. Oh. Okay. Just, you've gotten past the hard part. Now just avoid the bees and the chomp-alligators and the spike narrators. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna need this, aren't I? Oh, I bet there was some stuff over there, isn't there? Ah! Fuck you, Castle Crush! I did it! Oh. But enough about the timelessness of Dark Side of the Moon for all time. Just let's save this shit. Oh, you son of a whore. Alright. Next time. Next goddamn time. The math is all wrong!